In recent news earlier today, new info has broke out by fellow YouTuber Henry. In his latest video, he shares that Nick and Malena's divorce case, which is escalating, with Malena alleging financial abuse from Nick. In her amended petition, claiming that Nick restricted her access to joint accounts and she seeks over 50% of assets, including half of Nick's Twitch revenue, OTK shares and 45% of his YouTube channel, plus a potential 15 to 26 million Nvidia investment. Nick's motion to seal the court records is unlikely to succeed, while Malena request 5k a month support, a car, home possession and legal fees from Nick. A financial audit looms as she pushes for transparency, pressuring Nick to settle fast or face a costly trial. In a recent stream, Nmplol plans to buy a house and he jokes 50% can't be split, that it's not an asset that can be divided, and he also talks about cutting back and he can't do anything for 6 months. Here is a clip.
Are you planning on getting a car for drifting?
Am I planning on getting a car for drifting? Oh, you haven't heard, Jumpy. Yeah, we are pretty much out of,
Hi, Nick.
We lost like a whole bunch of money, 50%, and then, you know, we ditched for a while. So we kind of have to grind for like at least the next 6 months before we can even do anything. Yeah, we're locked in for 6 here at least before we can even purchase anything. We're cutting back on the DoorDash Uber Eats orders too. We're making chicken, rice, and broccoli for every meal now at this point. Because it's just the way we have to go. You have to adapt to the situation. You know, sometimes things don't go as planned. You know, the river gets a little bit dry, so you just have to kind of lock it in, if that makes sense. So, but sadly, no. And we also we had to pay back rent for this place, you know, for the last 2 years and everything like that. So it's just the bank account's just bleeding, guys. It's just bleeding red, man. Not even bleeding red. This is bleeding black, dude. It's really. Someone says tactical financial ruin for marriage.
As this hit LSF, within the hour, the moderators are removing all posts related to this topic. Here is some of the community's reaction to Nmpl's situation.
Thank God Nick told us there's no drama. Whenever I hear a streamer YouTuber saying there is no drama, I immediately know the craziest has just happened behind closed doors. So she wants more than her 50% basically. So Catchy will get even less than 25%. Man, that's rough. She doesn't care as long as she can hang out with big streamers, get a lot of viewers, and get a Chanel bag. It's all worth it. I don't know about the legal stuff, but I hope she gets compensated for her work. Her event planning and prep work she did made a huge impact. She entertained so many people and made them happy. I was going to call Henry Resilient a complete ambulance-chasing ghoul, but then I saw my YouTube feed was full of streamers monetizing their reactions to Emmy Ray and Sinner being attacked, and thought screw them all. This wasn't on my OTK Dumpster Fire 2025 bingo card. The guy who tries to control everything around him controls wife, colour me shocked. Malena deserves more than half of it, to be honest. She carries his stream with her ideas, like ban appeals, Hot Ones ripoff, events, guest care, challenges, and so much more. She and Soda gave this man a career, and all the viewers. It was basically her ideas and genius being used under his username to stream on Twitch. She deserves to be properly paid for making this channel what it is today.
What are you guys' thoughts on Nmpl's situation? Let me know in the comments below.